Hello and welcome to today's class. To start with, come into your child's pose, arms above your head, knees wide, toes together, relaxing your chest down towards the ground. Take a big inhale and exhale here. And then slowly move your hands over towards the left, getting a little side stretch down the right side of the body. Move your hands back over and move them over towards the right side. Back to center. And walk yourself up to seated. Okay, lean over onto your right hip. So bring your left leg out long. Right heel ends up next to your right hip. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Come back up, hands behind, reverse plank, lift those hips up. And lower back down. Other side, lean onto your left hip, bring your right leg out long, left heel next to your left hip. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands behind, reverse plank, lift those hips up. Lower back down, this time full hero pose. Bend both of your knees, bring both your heels next to your hips and sit in between your heels. If this feels too much, leave this pose out. Maybe even lean back onto your elbows. Come on back up, roll over onto all fours, cross the ankles, sit down, bring the feet in front of you, heels together, butterfly pose. Open those knees nice and wide and fold over. Come on back up, plant your feet flat on the ground, come into your squat, yogi squat. Hands at heart center. Hands to the ground, lift the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the hands up, come up to standing, hands above your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands back to downward facing dog. Roll through your vinyasa. Come forward to plank, full chaturanga or lower the knees, cobra or up dog, and we'll meet back in child's pose. Bring your hands over towards the left. And over towards the right. And back to center. And roll on up. Lean over onto your left hip. Take your right leg out long. Half hero. Left heel is next to your left hip. Inhale the hands up. Fold over your right leg. Come on back up. Hands behind. Reverse plank. Lift those hips up. Keep the legs as they were. Lower back down, left leg out long, right heel next to the right hip. Inhale the hands up, exhale, fold forward. Come on back up, reverse plank, lift those hips up. Lower back down, full hero pose if it's accessible to you. Maybe come back onto your elbows. Come back to all fours, cross the ankles, sit down, bring your legs out in front, heels together, knees wide, butterfly pose, folding forwards. Roll on back up, plant your feet, come into your yogi squat, hands at heart center. Hands come down, lift the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up, come up to standing. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, walk yourself out to downward facing dog. Roll for your vinyasa, a plank, maybe lowering the knees. Cobra or up dog. And we'll meet back in our child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, arms above, sink your chest down towards the ground. Take some slow inhales and exhales here. And as always, feel free to repeat these classes if you'd like a longer practice. But thank you so much for practicing with me today.